What's up, Blue Roof Nation? It's your boy Jonathan, and welcome back to John's Corner. Yes, I'm aware that my set looks a little different. We're trying new things. We're experimenting a little bit. I'm also aware that today's not Sunday, so where was the episode yesterday? Well, Saturday we had a wedding to go to, and it kind of threw off the filming for the week. Like, we normally do all the filming on Saturday, and since we had a wedding to go to, it threw everything off. And the next Saturday we have a lot of stuff going on, so I don't know if we'll be able to film then either. So then I was thinking, like, well, is that 2 weeks without any shows? Like, well, it's kind of a lot. So I was trying to figure out how to make it all work. And I figured, well, you know, we're experimenting. We're still trying to get the hang of it and figure everything out. Frank does not want to stay up. He's being emotional right now. But his new episode of Frank's Journeys has dropped today as well, so you guys could be sure to check that out. Little housekeeping. So not only is this show not coming out on a Sunday this week, but I thought I might play with the format a little bit and also alter the way the other shows work for the week, if that makes sense. Well, let's talk about the other shows. So the next episode of Zelda's show, Chilling with Z, we should be filming one this coming up week for the following week. There won't be one this week, but there should be one next week. Should be. Ashley's show, Chilling with the 90s Baby. Me and Ashley have just been extremely busy lately. And I mean, we've even had a hard time recording an episode of Clean Jeans, which we should be recording one tonight, hopefully. Knock on wood. But, but as soon as we can find a time to sit down, we'll start doing her shows again, too. There's just been a lot. It's been hectic. Lauren, Nostalgia 100, Lawrence is taking an extended vacation, but as soon as he gets back, we should work on some more. And Parallel Multiverse show, Devon's show, we've been having a hard time getting our schedules to sync up. But as soon as we get that wrapped up, we'll start doing his show again too. As far as my other show, Comics of History, we're gonna strip the comic books, the comic book news out of that show. I'm gonna put it in this show. So this show's gonna start covering comic book news too, and that show's just gonna be deep dives into stuff. It's gonna be the character spotlights, creator spotlights, story spotlights, all that stuff. But the individual news stuff we're gonna cover here. I'm thinking of doing this show a couple times a week. I don't know if I will or not. That's just what I'm thinking about right now. We'll figure it out as we go along. But yeah, so that's just some kind of update on what's been going on and the changes that we're making here. Like I said, this is all experimenting. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do and how the best way to do it is. But that's where my head's at right now. And if things change, then things change, and I'll keep you guys posted. But that's where we're at the moment. So the format of the show is going to be a bit different. I won't necessarily have 3 news topics every time I do an episode, but I'll have a couple. First thing I want to talk about is the new Sabrina show coming out. I've been rewatching the old. Frank, did you fall down again? Why are you being difficult? I just made a Frank's Journey. We'll make another one later. So I've been rewatching the old Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, the sitcom. It's funny, man. I still enjoy it. I also used to like the cartoons, so I'm excited for the chilling adventures of Sabrina. And if you guys have watched the newest episode of Riverdale, it looks like they might still try to tie him in. I don't know. We'll see. But it's going to be interesting. They're going a darker route, and that's something they announced ahead of time. And I was all for that. I was on board with that. My apprehension with the show is relatively new, seeing as they're saying it's going to be this generation's Buffy, and it's like, come on. Nothing is going to be Buffy, ever. Stop trying to be Buffy. The new Buffy show is not going to be the new Buffy. So the fact that they're trying so hard to compare it to themselves to a show as iconic and groundbreaking as Buffy kind of makes me scared that, well, damn, this show doesn't have anything to offer on its own, and that's why they're reaching onto something iconic to try to take some of that steam, and it's like, it's not going to work. It's gonna, if anything, it's going to backfire. So now I'm a little worried about Sabrina. I'm hoping it's still good, but got to be worried. Venom, despite the critics bashing on it so hard, I actually kind of like the movie. I talked about it in the last episode, but it's killing it at the box office. So, you know, that's good. They're doing a Morbius movie next, which is going to be interesting. I don't know why they, I don't, all these Spider-Man villain movies without Spider-Man, it's weird making a Spider-Verse without Spider-Man. It does seem like an odd choice to me. But as long as they're good, I'll be on board. They're doing better than the Fox has been doing. The Fox been doing better than Fox did with the X-Men movies, I think personally. So we'll see what happens. We'll write it out. And then I want to talk about some of the shows that have come on. So the next part, if you're behind on TV and all that, which is understandable. There's a lot of stuff going on. I get that, but this next segment of the show might be spoiler territory. So skip ahead, or we'll see you next time, guys. Alright, so we're going to try this part a little bit differently than the rest, as you can see by the beautiful logo behind us. This is where I'm going to be talking about TV shows and whatnot. Like I said, everything we're doing right now, it's all in the beta, it's all in the testing, so we don't know how much of this will stick, how much of this will change episode to episode. We're trying to figure it all out. But I want to talk about some stuff. So since I talked about earlier, Riverdale, if you guys haven't seen the new Riverdale started back up this week. It's really good. I'm liking it. Like, I love the first season. The second season, to me at least, I can't talk about for everybody, was a bit of a trying to get through it. But this first episode, I really love, man. Especially the ending. But again, like I warned you, spoilers for stuff. The floating babies, and it's like, is this really gonna tie in with Sabrina? Because if it does, that's cool. I mean, I know one's on television on the CW, the other one's on Netflix, so it might be a little hard for them to mesh. But if they do, that'd be cool. I'm all for that. And it seems like they might be going a kind of supernatural route with it, and I'm on board. I am on board. Archie's going through some trouble, so we'll see what's going to happen with that. But I'm enjoying this new season. The Flash, of course, came back last week, and we see a little bit of the interaction between Barry and Nora, his daughter from the future. That's kind of interesting. Barry, Iris getting kind of jealous of the relationship they have. It's all really good stuff. I know a lot of people had a bad reaction when Wally left Flash to go for Legends, and I was like, well, as long as he's still in the universe, as long as he's still like a prominent character, I was all for it. But then seeing him on Legends, he was alright, but having him back on Flash, I want Wally on Flash, but with a bigger role. Like, you don't need to. I don't think he's getting enough justice on Legends. I think you have more depth of stories for him on the Flash. They just need to give him more. That's just my thoughts on it. I don't know. Then Black Lightning came back. That was badass. If you guys aren't watching Black Lightning, you need to. Like, it's so good. Yeah. The Inspector figured out who he is. Like, what? Then, of course, Supergirl came back. And there's that big reveal at the end with the president. The new Charms show started, but I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to, just to see what it is. You know how I feel about remakes, but I'm a big Charm fan. Alyssa Milano, I love you. But I want to see it, but I'm actually reworking my way through the old Charmed first, and I'm midway through season 5 right now. So when I'm done with the old Charmed, then I'll get to the new Charmed. But I haven't been hearing the greatest things about it. I'm hoping it's actually pretty good, but the reviews I've been hearing about it does not have me excited. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it's amazing. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's everything it deserves to be. Yeah, but those just the shows that I've seen this week that I want to talk to you about. And every time I do this new episode of John's Corner, tentatively, I'm gonna talk about the new shows that I'm watching, what's on TV, and all that stuff. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks for joining us. I'm Jonathan. This has been John's Corner. Where's it at? Oh.